Thank you all for coming to today's press conference to announce June 2nd, the Home Depot Center, big, and I mean big time boxing here in Los Angeles. It's probably the card which the most promoters ever involved. We have 7 of them, led by Antonio Tarver's AT Entertainment. It's the first time the Golden Boy and AT Entertainment is working together, and I'm really thrilled. I know it's not going to be the last time, so I'm really excited about working with Antonio and his company, AT Entertainment. We have Winky Promotions, we have Golden Boy Promotions, Gary Show Productions, and Greg Cohen Promotions, and Bronco Sports Productions from South Africa. So a great night of boxing here from Los Angeles on June 2nd. This is really going back many years that you see not a double header, triple header, but a quadruple header. There was a time when TV networks televised one fight. That is what boxing needs, because boxing fans stay at home, they make a commitment on a Saturday night to stay at home, and they don't want to see one fight or 2 fights, they want to see a triple header. And with Steven Espinoza from Showtime making this kind of a commitment, put together this amazing quadruple header, is really a thank you on Showtime's part to all the fight fans who can watch it live here in Los Angeles or around the world. Now, when I was preparing for today's press conference, it dawned on me that with Leo Santa Cruz, 19-0, Austin Trout, 24-0, Peter Quillin, 26-0, and Lateef Kayode, 18-0, we have 4 undefeated fighters on the card. And these 4 undefeated fighters are not just fighting anybody. They are fighting legends. They are fighting veterans. They're fighting fighters who know how to win. With Antonio Tarver, with Winky Wright, with Husni Malinka, and of course with Delvin Rodriguez. So this is an amazing card, and these 4 undefeated guys, they say to the legends, be forewarned. And those 4 legends are telling those 4 guys, you be forewarned, because your all is gonna go. And so the name of this title, the name of this show, is probably one of the best names ever, is Forewarned. F-O-U-R, forewarned. That is what this card is all about. Entertainment presented by Showtime at the highest level. Hope you guys can sense I'm really excited. I can't wait until June 2nd to come. They have a combined record of 213 wins with only 19 losses. Over 90% win percentage. So all of these guys up here are winners, and each one of them is gonna wanna win on June the 2nd. The tickets are priced extremely affordable for a show of that magnitude. And you guys are probably not gonna believe me, but you know where ticket prices are starting? At $25. Starting at $25, $50, $100, and $200. And those of you who know the Home Depot Center, there is no bad seat in the house. And that's really the truth. Great fight. It's going to be a great summer night out in Carson at the Home Depot Center. As I said, big time boxing back in Los Angeles. Now we're getting into legend territory. The next fight, we have the return of Winky Wright.
Winky.
Winky Wright, certainly one of the most decorated fighters of our generation, one of the biggest names in the sport, has earned his spot among the best to ever lace him up with big victories, has been inactive for a couple of years, and he could have come back with a soft touch, as most people do. But that's not what Winky Wright is all about. Winky Wright jumps right in, head first, going in against one of the most fierce fighters in the 160-pound weight class, top 5 world rank everywhere, young, strong, undefeated, and that is Peter Kid Chocolate Quillin. He has a record of 26-0 with 20 knockouts. Brooklyn, New York, 5 straight knockout wins. Really one of the most exciting guys in the sport. Comes off a big win on November 5th, 2011, when he knocked out Greg McEwen in the 6th round. He wants to get into that legend territory. And when we asked him about fighting Winky Wright, he didn't hesitate for a second. He said, "Where do I sign?" He wants to challenge himself. He challenged himself against going one of the best, and that is Winky Wright. It's a pleasure for me now to introduce to you Peter Kid Chocolate.
I'm not here to play the intimidating game, but I'm gonna show y'all right now. Right now while I'm standing here, because I ain't for no games, I'm not playing no games with nobody, I'm ready, June 2nd, to take on Winky Wright. I'm not overlooking Winky's future Hall of Famer. Now, I have to, first of all, I want to thank, Golden Boy for bringing the opportunity this way. I want to thank Showtime, Mr. Espinoza, for putting a platform like this for me to be able to perform. I want to thank Winky Wright for giving me the opportunity to fight him. I want to thank Al Heyman, my advisor, the Samson crew. I want to thank my manager, John C., Jimmy McDevitt. I want to thank Freddie Roach, Eric Brown for being my trainers. I want to thank my conditioning trainer, Brad Bowles. I got a powerful team right here, and I'm still climbing up the ladder. So, June 2nd, I want to tell y'all, if y'all never ever been to Pluto, we're going to take y'all there. I've never been there, but we're going to take Winky Wright to Pluto. Pluto is where the stars live at. That's where Pluto is at. So if y'all want to see this fight and y'all want to go to Pluto, y'all make sure y'all come and support me June 2nd. Most importantly, I got my little brother Cedric right here, who's been pushing me, making sure that he said, bro, you are going to be a phenomenal fighter. Because you come from Grand Rapids, Michigan, you moved to New York with no money in your pocket, now you in LA right now with all these hot people, bro, you climbing up the ladder. I want to thank my pops right there, my Cuban pops from Santiago de Cuba, son Guajiro. I'm a Guajiro because my dad is a Guajiro, which is a hillbilly, natural hillbilly. I got my cowboy boots on today. But most importantly, I want to thank God, not for victories, not for wins, not for any of those things, but just giving me a frame of mind, giving me a body that I can go there and perform and make the training harder than the fight. I want to thank all the media here because y'all the one that get out to the boxing fans. I want to thank the boxing fans. One thing I want to let y'all know, Pete Kid Chocolate don't fight for his family. Pete Kid Chocolate don't fight for none of that. Pete Kid Chocolate fight for himself. This name Kid Chocolate has been in the making over 100 years. I wouldn't take on that name if I didn't know what that had coming, what kind of strings was attached to that. So I want to let y'all know, if y'all want to go to Pluto, y'all make sure y'all come and support me June 2nd. God bless y'all.
Here we come.
Peter!
Let me show you guys, I'm ready to fight too. Bring him on, come on! Winky Wright, what can I say? It doesn't really need much introduction. Tremendous fighter, one of the most skilled fighters ever. Certainly future Hall of Famer, but he's not there yet. He is going to turn back the clock, and he wants to have those big fights. He wants to become world champion again. And what better way to do than going against one of the best in the division with Peter Quillin. His wins against future Hall of Famers Felix Trinidad, Sugar Shane Mosley twice, and Ike Forte, we all know about him. But he's coming back. And he's coming back to show you guys all what he is all about. Give it up for the former, undisputed, junior middleweight world champion.
First of all, I want to tell everybody thank you for coming out. I'm glad to be on this call, Showtime, Golden Boy. This is my first time writing this call, my dog call. About Pete, man, I love the enthusiasm, man, that's what boxing needs, Like he said, I could have came back with an easy fight, but why fight if it's easy? You know what I'm saying? Boxing is about challenge, it's about accomplishments. I'm in this sport because I want to accomplish the most I can. And you know, for me to come back to boxing, I want to be a world champion. I want to come back to fight. I'm good. I got money. I got friends with money. So you know, I want to put on that. I want to put on that right now. You know, like I said, so I'm good. I fly around. I got here on a private plane. You know, so I'm good. I just want to let people know why I'm here. So I don't want people thinking that I'm coming back just because I want to fight nigga. $100,000. You know, it's good. Don't get me wrong. God bless me. You know, I'm glad I'm able to make the money. But I'm coming back because I want to make a statement. I took a fight with my last fight. Well, I should have took a fight before that, but you know, I was just bored with the game, and you know, I lost. Shorty was just difficult, awkward, long. You know, threw a lot of punches. Bad fight for me. So I say, you know what? I know people expect me to come back with an easy fight, but I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Who out there that's young, hungry, and want a world title? And I want a kid that's like Pete that want to be champion. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they said him. I said, oh, let's do it. So if we gonna come back and make a statement, we need to do it with him. And you know, like I said, he said we're gonna go to Pluto, so let's go. You know, I'm ready to have some fun. Like I said, I'm enjoying being back, man, and you know, I thank all the fans out here for all the support and the media. And once again, you know, it'd be good if I can call my dog top. You know, we play a lot of golf together, so we're gonna have some fun, man. Thank y'all for all.
You fit us all in your private it's a pleasure now to come to fight with Antonio Tarver and Lateef Kayode. Another one, I mean, pretty much what I said before for the Winky Wright fight could go for this fight here as well. You have a young, undefeated guy with a tremendous knockout power. 18 fights, 0 losses, 14 wins by knockout, going in against Antonio Tarver. Antonio Tarver has earned his place, is going to be a future Hall of Famer, and he could have gone with an easier fight. But no, that's not what Tarver is all about. Just like Winky, these legends keep challenging themselves to the match, and that is really what makes them who they are. It's a pleasure now for me to introduce to you a fighter who is trained by Freddie Roach as well. Is certainly one of the top prospects in the division. As I mentioned, huge knockout power, and that is Lateef Kayode.
I want to say thank you for everybody for doing it. I want to say thank you for the show, to make the fight happen. I want to say thank you for the God. I want to say thank you for my manager, Steve. Since when I've been in United States, she was there for me, take care of me like a baby. I say thank you for you. This fight, I'm really happy for this fight. It's happened. Really happy. Really happy. But this is what I've been praying for. I want to be a world champion, and I want to fight for world champion. I remember when I started from my boxing, and I remember when I'm young, where I am right now. I don't even believe I will stay in front of people like this. But thank God, it's not by my power. It's God making it happen. But the reason why I'm ready for this fight to challenge this man, Antonio Tarver, I want to prove the world I am better than him. Really better than him. I am stronger than him. I'm better than him. I have heart stronger than him. I'm crazy more than him. So why you want to beat me? Every time I fight on Showtime, even I got the opponent in the corner, I'm hearing the opponent. You quiet in the background. You don't say, you don't give me credit, nothing. You don't say nothing. When I got called for opponent, he used that one. It's good for me. He said bad about me. If he sure I can do this for all over the world, they can know I challenge this man for a reason. They can renew the show for everybody. All my fighter fight the way he's talking about me. He never said one thing about me good. And every time I see him, I respect him as a brother. I do champ, I never say bad thing about you. I never disrespect you nowhere. Where I come from, we respect either. We never disrespect either. So, when I'm looking, what did I do for this man? I saw him in the Staples Center right here. I walked to him. Champ, what have I done to you? Every time I fight, you always say bad about me. He said, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. You do your job. You don't do your job. You do shit. You know me? You don't do your job. They don't do your job like that. You are not only the one is there. 3 people is there. What about the 2 other people? So they push me away. They push me away that day. We move away. Now my last fight I find, I'm getting the guy in left hook. He said, I can't take this no more for this guy. He body slapping. He been body slapping. Okay, I'm gonna show you the slapping. The same hook. And I'm gonna use to knock him out before 5th round. And I'm working on this. I put myself for where I know where I put myself to. I know what I'm put myself to. I'm training hard and I'm prepared for this man. Right here. And I'm ready for him. You don't know where he's coming down. The way he start right now, what is in mind? This thing is still the same. Antonio Tarver, they call him. No. You have a name, but he doesn't have the heart. He doesn't have the power. I don't even know his age. I want to make that one be clear. I don't know the age. True to God. I don't know his age. I don't even Google his age. But I just challenge him direct. I want to fight him. When I look at it, the way he's doing, the way he's fighting, I can't get this guy. I will get him. Okay. I'm calling out. He acting like he don't hear what I'm saying. And he hear what I'm saying. So when the fight is happening, my gym, they came to NFU me. They do NFU for me. They put it on YouTube. They say, okay, I'm supposed to fight Grandma John. Grandma John don't want to fight. I've been waiting for 6 months. I don't know what I'm going to fight. They say, okay, if Grandma John don't want to fight you, who do you like to fight next? I said, yes, that's a good question. I would like to fight Antonio Tarver. He said, are you calling Antonio Tarver? I said, yes, I would like to fight him. He said, why? Because I want to prove, me and you to prove. He said, you have a talent, you have everything is gone. He doesn't have shit. He's gone. For me to stand right here, I believe. I never talk to nobody, I never disrespect nobody in my life. And I have a fear of God. I'm talking with the anointing of God right here. I'm going to get this guy right here done on June 2nd. That's all.
Seems like his dream became reality, and now it's going to be up to Tarver to turn it into a nightmare. Antonio Tarver is very familiar with Lateef Kayode, being as an analyst in Showtime and has seen many of his fights. Antonio Tarver is one of those fighters who really doesn't need much of an introduction. You all know who he is. 1996 Olympic bronze medalist. From there on, the rest is all history, fighting the biggest names in the sport. And I'm really fortunate for a relatively short period of time, I have been able to introduce many great fighters, many legends. One I haven't been able to introduce yet is this man right here to my right. He is truly one of the all-time greats. We all know him, and it's a pleasure. It's an honor for me to introduce to you former world champion, current world champion, IBO, cruiserweight world champion, Antonio Magic Man Tarver.
I'd first like to just welcome everybody here today. I'd like to thank Richard and Golden Boy Promotion, along with AT Entertainment, Winky Wright Promotion, and every Gary Shaw Promotion. Also Al Heyman, who was instrumental in bringing this whole entire card together. And I just want to thank everybody in Showtime, you know, for being having faith in this card and giving it all the attention that it has gone so far. Wow, you know, you have to really admire the young guys for their enthusiasm, for their determination, and for their will. You know, I remember, you know, 8, 9 years ago, that was me, you know, vying for an opportunity to fight a legend and become a legend. And so you have to really admire what this card brings, like Richard said, the young, and then you have the old, and you have these old guys that right now they're not willing to step aside just that easy. I feel that I still have so much to offer the game of boxing. I still have plateaus that I have to overcome and goals that I've set personally for myself. And when you look at Lateef, everything that he brings to the table, I have to take this fight deadly serious. As you can see, I'm coming down. I'm already in great shape. I'm not in the type of condition I want to be in, but I'll be ready June 2nd. So we're going to leave LA and go right back to training camp and start some very serious training for this challenge that I have before me. I'd like to just welcome Winky Wright back, man. We miss you, bro. You know, we've been hanging out too much on the golf course, man. not in the gym, but it's time. And Peter Quillin, I mean, man, this guy's enthusiasm and the things that he brings to the table, these young guys are trying to take our spots, and this is what boxing is all about. So this is what makes this show special. When I commentated Lateef's fights, you know, trust me, a lot of times, you know, as a young fighter, when you see a lot of potential in a young fighter, you know, the worst thing you can do is tell him how great he is. And, you know, when you try to constructively, you know, criticize someone, you think they'll go back and take heed to what you're saying and maybe, you know, work harder on the things that he don't do so well. And we're not, none of us are complete fighters, because that's why we go to camp every time to try to get better. So instead of doing that, he took what I was saying. You know, I wasn't on his bandwagon or anything like that, and I'm sure everybody was telling him how great he was with the knockout record and how powerful he was, but you know, I saw loopholes in his game, and it was my job to point that out, and maybe he listened to the commentary, go back home and work on some of the things that he's not doing so well to become a better fighter. But he didn't want to take heed to that, so now I gotta show him. And on June 2nd, he's gonna learn that night, you feel me? And so I've been challenged before. I've had fighters tell me they're gonna knock me out. Dan Green said he was gonna knock me out. He had never been knocked out before. I took 9 people to Australia, and I wasn't coming back empty-handed. That flight was a whole day and a half, and that was a long flight to come back empty-handed. So we went over there with 9 people in front of 13,000 people, and I did what I said I was going to do. I stopped them inside the distance because that was the only way I was going to guarantee victory. And I stand before you here today, and I'm telling Lateef Kayode and everybody he got coming to support him on June 2nd that his dream's going to come crumbling down. Because there's a difference from being on the outside looking in. When you under that fire and that heat, it's a big difference. It might look easy from the outside, but when you in there all by yourself and Freddie Roach can't do nothing but give you some water, it's a whole new ball game. Welcome to big time, brother.
I will knock you, beat the shit out of you. Yes. Oh my God.
Get closer.
Douglas, I will knock you out in 4 seconds. I told you.
Nice pose, you guys. Nice pose. Have a nice pose. Have a nice pose. Yes, have a nice pose. Red back. My hair is being divided. Come on in, look at TV up top. TV. Down in front, guys. Down in front. Right here. TV up top, man.
TV up top.
TV up top.
Damn. I'm doing my job.
Man, that's vicious, man. That would be great.
Look down in the center with the hat backwards. Get him.
Down front, guys. Right here. Right in there. Right in the middle.
Down front over here. Tom ain't scared of nobody.
Left side, right.
What happens to the legends go 4-0?
Winky Wright.
Pimp, don't let him talk shit to you, Pimp. Tell that young judge, facing forward. Facing forward. One forward. Wait, tell them about how the right here, guys, down in front, right here. There we go. TV.